Hi friends, it's me Trisha with Becoming Me, and we're in a new location for Mask Monday. Tonight we're going to do picking up the stitches for our baby sock. If you want to learn how to do that, you want to see what projects I have on the needles, and a finished project that I did, and this blueberry mask, then stick around. All right, friends, so I don't have a mirror out here. I'm in our little camper that we have, and I'm so excited because we actually have this ready to go on the road. Well, it's registered. Woohoo! So now we get to take it out and try to have a little fun in here. So I'm looking for some tips. If anyone has some tips on how to organize and what I should bring. You know, I'm looking on Pinterest and things like that. So, but comment below. Let me know if you got some really good tips for me. This is a really gooey mask and I have no mirror. And I'm slightly concerned that it's going to drip into my eyes. So let's go for it. All right. Oh my. It's a blueberry scent. It's supposed to be firming. I just fold it over the top. I feel that. Oh, I can see my reflection in the window. That works. That eye part is dangerously close to my eyeballs. What's happening here? Maybe it needs to come up a little. Alright, so anyhow. Boy, it's drippy. Why is it so drippy? There's a lot of serum-y goodness in here. It's a blueberry mask that I got in that package from Avon. So, the package of 10. And it's made for someone with very small eyeballs. Unless it's supposed to go up close to your eyeballs. Did I get it right? It feels wrong. Like you're going to answer me, right? It'll be too late. So, I'm not sure. I should have looked to see how long it has to stay on. Hang on. Oh, this feels a little better right here. Doing that. Okay, I think I did it. It feels nice. Oh, look, I can rub it on my hands and then I'll get all in the yarn. Alrighty. So I hope that everyone had a good day. Usually I get this up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I cheat, you know, cheater gonna cheat, and I put it on. I do this on Sunday, but I didn't have time on Sunday to do it. So this is a firming moisture barrier to revitalize and energize skin. It has 5 additives. Nice. Wash face, apply toner, blah, 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 blah. Smooth on. Remove after 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so let's try 15 minutes. Ooh, I have to get up the pattern too for the sock that we're doing. But let's talk about my works in progress first. Hold on. Hold please. Set a timer for 15 minutes. There we go. I have lofty goals, right? Let's see if I can make it 15 minutes with it so dangerously close to my eyes here. And I must have a short forehead because it's folded over and it's still fitting. What's up with that? It's kind of weird, right? All right, anyhow. So, what I have coming up this week, tomorrow I have a stitch fix. So, Tuesday there'll be a stitch fix. Wednesday I have, for Wellness Wednesday, I already did it. I walked in the woods and it's like an ASMR kind of thing, no talking, and it's not streamed, so it came out really nice. It's not like all choppy. It was a nice walk around a supply pond that we have in the local area. So I think you're going to really like that. I actually encountered a little swan that was in the lakey, pondy area. And that I have a shorts that I'll link up here that shows a little bit of that little swan. So it was a nice, peaceful walk. And I thought, what a better time than to put it up for Wellness Wednesday and share with you all. I thought you'd really enjoy that. I enjoyed it. And it's just nice because you just hear the footsteps and some people going by once in a while. It's beautiful. It's very relaxing. If you're looking for something to sleep, a little background noise, or just a nice little walk through the woods, check it out. Let me know what you think of it. let's see, what else is going on? I have, oh, I just got I keep banging the table, sorry. I just got a rocks box in the mail, but I have another rocks box that's going up on Thursday. And on Friday, I'm not sure yet. I did go to Tractor Supply and I did like make my own chicken love box for myself and got some essentials there. So I will maybe do something on Friday and show that. It's up in the air. I'm not sure yet. So anyhow, let's look at some of the works in progress that I have. I had got some friend mail. I'll link that up here. It was Annie's Hook and Needle Kit Club, and it was from Face and Fashions, Sheila. Thank you so much, Sheila. And it's the Ticking Stripe kitchen set. It came with, she gave me all the yarn for it, crochet hook, the instructions for it as well. And this is, I finished the first little cloth. I like it, it's so cute. I figured it'd be nice in our camper here. I'm just gonna, this one was done in crochet, and I haven't done crochet in a while, so it was, the directions are so different from knitting, and I've been doing more knitting patterns, so I had to get in that right mindset. But I really enjoyed it. Thank you. So the next one that I'm going to do, because they have, I think there's enough here to do two of the cloths and then a towel. The next one I'm going to do a knit and see if I like that better. And then the towel, I'll decide which one I'm going to do, knit or crochet. So I'll show that to you, at a later date. All right. And then my socks. My Hermione Everyday socks. I will link a pattern down below, but it is in my other Mask Mondays that I have up. So I'll link one of my Mask Mondays here with the baby sock, and it should have this pattern. So I finished one sock. Huzzah! Look at that. Toe did the Kitchener stitch for the toe. I love it. I'm very happy with it. And now I started the second sock. I got the little bit of the cuff going on there. And this yarn again is the Regia Perfect, and it's the Arnie and Carlos yarn. And the color is 09138. Alrighty, so we have 8 minutes left on the clock. And let's get out our, I don't want this to get all over my stuff over here. This feels so funny to be out here. It's nighttime too. Obviously, because this is going to go up late on Monday night. But that's okay. There's so many Mask Monday ladies that you're probably watching right now. So here we are with the baby sock that we've been doing, okay? And then we had turned the heel last week. I'll leave a card up here that shows last week's Turn the Heel. But I have a whole playlist of Mask Monday, and it has all the knitting series in there as well. So you can peruse that and let me know what you think of it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up stitches along the side, and we're going to start the gusset area of the sock, okay? Nothing to get nervous about. I'll walk you through it. And the way that I had done the stitches for this, I have two different examples of what it will look like when you're picking up stitches. So it worked out good. Okay, so I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to bend my head forward and just hope that none of this serum-y goodness gets in my eyeballs and blinds me, because that could be a problem. That's frowned upon. All right, hold please. Okay, friends, here we are with the heel facing us. We have our working yarn over to the right of our heel here. And remember, we're following along with the pattern that's on uknit.com. So first off, in following that pattern, it is a free pattern, and I will link it below. For the gusset, it says to knit across half of the heel stitches. So that's going to be 6 stitches. So let's do that together. 2, because we're going to start a new row. All right, here we go. Here's 6. All right. So now that we knit through half of them, we're going to use a new needle and knit across the remaining 6. And then we're going to get to the point, I should actually look and see if it's in the thing here. All right, how are we doing? We're going to get to the point now we're going to pick up the stitches along the gusset, okay? Nothing to be nervous about. Sometimes they'll look like sloppy V's. Other times, let's Let's see if you can see this. Other times they'll look like little lumps, little bumps there. See the little bump in between the rows? This is going to be a little tricky to see. I wonder if my phone recognizes my face. All right, so what we're going to do is use the same needle that we just switched onto and pick up and knit 9 stitches. We're going to go under the legs of the slipped stitches. So what they're actually talking about is, what I like to do is go through here and pick up the stitches already. So when you see these little bumps right here, I pick it up right there, that little, I put it into the little bump. So there's 1, there's 2. The yarn I'm using is very splitty. Here's 3. And here is 4. 5. 6. Now take your time with it. It's not going to be perfect. It's handmade. That's the beauty of it. You could say it's handmade. So we're almost done. And then we're going to knit those stitches. You can get a little tricky, but be patient. I know you can do this. I don't even have the viewfinder on right now. Now I do. Let's see if I'm even in the screen. I am. Well, look at that. All right, guys, we could do this. It's the last stitch. It's giving me a little trouble. How about you? Got it. All right. So let's just make sure we have 3, 6, 9. All right, so we're going to go through and we're going to pick up and knit these stitches. Let's do that. And then we'll worry about the next thing that we're supposed to be doing. Okay? Just do one little line, one step at a time, and see how it looks. How we doing? You doing it with me? I hope so. And good news, the mask is not dripping in my eyes. I don't even remember what mask that was. Remember when it just went crazy in my eyes? The nice thing about being out here in this little camper thing is we don't hear my baby chicks. And it's dark out, so you're not going to hear my hens either. You might hear some traffic. I hear the traffic, but I don't know if you do. All right, so there's my 9 stitches. Oh my goodness, I can see my reflection in the back of my GoPro, and it's looking pretty freaky. I don't think that the mask actually is touching part of my face, but that's okay. All right, so we picked up the 9 stitches. We go under the legs, blah, blah, blah. Now we're on number 3. Do you like my blah, blah, blah interpretation? Using a new needle, okay, knit across the instep stitches. Remember, these are the instep stitches. Okay. Here we go. So we can do this. We're knitting across. And then we're going to pick up the stitches on the other side. Now my stitches look a little different on the other side. They're not little bumps. They're the actual sloppy V's that they refer to. Hang on. I'm still on the instep. I confused myself because it was broken up into the 2 needles. Do you do that sometimes? I've got an extra needle just hanging out in my hand right now. That's all right. Can you see what I'm doing here? Is the cuff getting in the way? This is supposed to be, this sock yarn is like a toe footsie yarn, it's called. I don't even know if they still make this, but it has chitin or something in it. It's like little crushed up shells of some kind of sea animal, sea creature. I can't remember now. And it's supposed to be antibacterial or something like that. It's a cotton blend yarn, so it keeps you nice and cool in the summer. Interesting, right? Who knows if they still make it. All right, so this side, I don't know if you can really see this, but there are just V's. There's no little bumps on this side, okay? So remember the directions on this. We'll read it again together. It says, we're going to go and go under the legs of your slipped stitches, which probably look like little V's. All right, so what they're telling you to do is to go under the entire V, and that makes sense. So let's try that for this one. Let's see if we can find 9 of them to go under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a lot more than 9. Oh, we're going to go on this side now. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we're doing this. This one says using another needle, pick up the 9 stitches. So all the instep stitches are going to be on one needle. Then we're going to start picking up and knitting at the same time. We could do this. This is a different way, okay? So we're putting the needle through the V right there, see? And then we're just gonna, this is called picking up and knitting. Whoops. Try again. Oh, my timer. Oh my. Hang on. Let me get this off my face and then we'll continue with picking up the stitches. Hold please. Okay, I got it off my face and I feel like I can concentrate a little bit better. Does that even make sense? I think I was getting stressed out with it on my face. All right, so here's our 1. This is a little more tricky when you're just picking up the stitches and not actually having another needle involved like we did on the other side. It's a little more nerve-wracking trying to pull that yarn through with it and not have it just pop right off your needle. I'm not going to lie to you. But you could do this. We're on 2. I mean, you only have to do it 9 times. And by the end, you'll have a lot of practice. And I have a lot of serum on my hands. I'm just noticing that. Because I should have brought my little twin ball massager from Avon. I should have brought that out here to massage this in my face. But that's okay. Next time. This is just a little adventure trying to do it in this little happy hut. All right, what number am I on? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 6. I kind of like really pull that taut to make sure that it's going to actually stay on the needle and come through. So I'm like pulling it, which makes it quite tight. So those first stitches are going to be tight when you're knitting them. I'm trying to think if there's any, yeah, let's see. Like I said, I pull it around and then I kind of wrap it around my finger and I'm angling it down so that it really doesn't have an opportunity to slip off. We're at 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 1 more. 1 more. We got this. All right. I'm pulling it down. Oh, look, I'm way over here because I'm focusing on there. All right. Sorry if my hands were over here for a minute. I'm a work in progress. All right, so listen, we did it, or I did it, and you watched. Maybe sometime you'll do it too. But what I did was I picked up those other 9 stitches on the other side, and then it says, then, this is number 4, then knit across half of the heel stitches. So we already had them right here in front of us, so let's do that. So we're reassigning needles now, and the beginning of our row is going to be the center of this heel. So that's good. That's pretty easy to remember, right? All right, we got them all on there. But I mean, if you have to pick up a few more or a few less, just make sure that both sides are even. That's all. That's what's really important, okay? So now we're going to, it says shaping the gusset. The gusset of the sock. The sock has the cuff, the leg, the heel flap. This is the gusset and the foot, and then the toe. So the gusset area is right here as you're decreasing to make it into the foot area. Okay? If that makes sense, I hope it did. So, hold on. We're going to do this. Okay, friends, for shaping the gusset, we're only going to work 2 rounds. These 2 rounds, and we're going to keep working the same 2 rounds until we get back to the original number of stitches. And that would be 10 stitches on needle 1. Needle 2 is going to have 20, and needle 3 is going to have 10. So right now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So it's not going to be that bad. We can do this. You ready? Let's go. The beginning of the row is the middle of the heel here, and round 1, we just knit until we get to within 3 stitches of the end of the needle. Okay? So let's just knit, 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 because we're decreasing here. Now I'm curious, have you knit socks before? Have you tried to? Comment below, let me know if you have. I'd like to know that. Also, if you'd like to see a different series next time, let me know what you're interested in, and I'll see what we can do. All right, I'm at 3 stitches before the end of this needle. So what we want to do is knit 2 stitches together. So that's the K2 tog. And then knit 1. Ta-da! We did our first decrease, okay? Then we're going to knit across the instep stitches. We're not going to do any kind of crazy decreases or anything like that on these instep stitches. It's all going to be alongside the gusset instead. All right? So we knit across these. I was really thinking it would be fun sometime to do a knit along. I'll go live and we can hang out and knit. I could do StreamYard and pull people in. I think up to 10 people I can pull in, and we can knit together. That might be fun. Let me know if you're interested in that. All right, so here we are coming to the end of this one. For the next needle, it's going to get just a little tricky. The next needle is needle number 3. And we're going to start off with the decrease instead of going to the end for the decrease, okay? So what we're going to do is knit 1. And then we are going to slip, slip, knit. So I'm going to take the first stitch here. I already knit through 1, and I'm going to slide this off as if I'm knitting it. There's 1. I'm slipping it off, and there's 2. I'm sliding off the second one. Then I'm going to go back in from the right side through. Easy for you to say. And then we're going to wrap the yarn around through the back, put it over the back needle, and pull that yarn right through those 2 stitches. And we did our slip, slip, knit, and then we're just going to keep knitting. Do, 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 do. And so for the next round, what we're going to do is just knit. A way that I like to look at it to keep track is you can look and see, are those stitches grouped together? I'll show you what I mean when we get to it. Okay? So let's keep going here. I really should try to use my other camera because it will probably focus better. I could try that next time. But for now, this is okay. All right, this is more so just helping to explain what the pattern says. I'm assuming that you already kind of know how to knit in the round. I'm hoping. If not, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, comment below and let me know, and I'll try to help you out. All right, so here we go. I'm going to show you what it looks like when we get to the last 3 stitches, and you'll be able to tell, is this just a straight knit row, or is this going to be a decrease row? Because it's going to alternate between a knit row, a decrease row, and a knit row. All right, let me just make sure that I'm saying the right thing. Yes. All right. So here we are And we're at the part where I'm going to show you that these two stitches are joined together. See how they're grouped together? So now I know that this next row is going to be a knit row rather than the decrease row. That's a fun little tip right there. And you're going to just keep doing this until you get to the point where you have, like I said, the 10 stitches on either side. We want to go back down to our original number. So I don't need to continue to keep doing this. I'm sure that you can do this on your own as well. And then we will join again. I'll flip you around in a second as soon as I finish this entire round. For a proper goodbye. Oh boy. Plus, I want to have time to watch all my other friends doing their Mask Mondays. I got a lot of people to catch up with and see what they're doing. All right, so we're almost done going across what is called the instep stitches. Getting these done. I think my face is going to be so shiny because I just let this, there was so much on there and I tried to just rub it in. Wait till you see the glare that's going to be coming off of my cheeks when I turn you back around. All right, we're almost done. Let's look at this side, see if you can see it any better, where the stitches are actually, see, slip, 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 there. Maybe you can see it now. Where the two stitches are slipped together. You see what I mean? That's how you would know that, oh, this is going to be a regular knit row. Because there's two stitches together. Okay, let's go. All right, we're doing it. If I have, you know what happens when I'm doing this? The GoPro is right in front of me and the screen that I view to see if I'm in the screen actually goes black. And that's why you see my hand leave and come back here. So sometimes I am sorry if I'm not in the frame. I'm a work in progress, just like the sock. All right, friends, that's it. That's the end of the second round where you just straight knit. Okay, you're gonna notice there might be like a little space where you first started joining the stitches in the gusset, but it will all even out at the end. You won't even notice it. So this is what it looks like so far. We did one of our decreases, we did the regular knit row, and we're just gonna keep on going. Some people prefer to actually twist the stitch when they're picking up so that it goes a little tighter. You'll see a little gap here, but we're not gonna worry about that. Hey, we have the sock in progress here, and I think it's looking pretty good. I don't think the baby's gonna complain. All right, let me switch you around. Oh, please. Okay, friends, so I wasn't kidding. Check out that shine. It's crazy, but it's dry. Is it firmer? It was supposed to be firmer from that one. I don't know, but it was nice to take a little break, have a little time out in here and hang out with you guys. So I hope that you all have a great week and that you come back and see me soon. All right, here's the sock. Good luck with yours. Be well, friends. Bye.